Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for joining me today. We are out on the pond. It's an extremely pressured pond. I'm really looking forward to fishing it today. It has been raining non-stop. My river's all muddied up. I figured this would kind of maybe settle first, so I figured I'd come out here and get finessey with it. So I brought some BFS gear, and the reason I like using it is because I see a lot of guys come out here fishing square bills, you know, big old Senkos, that sort of thing. So I brought some little grubs, some little trick worms, some robo worms, and a few other things, but I'm just gonna throw it around and see what I can get bit on. Like I said, it's extremely pressured, extremely difficult to catch fish here most of the time, but I usually find after the rain there aren't a lot of people out, and bites pretty good. But thanks for joining me, guys. I'm gonna try to get some fish on. This spot's usually decent. I can hit the deepest point out of here, so let's see if anything's chilling out deep right now. Fix the old tail. Man, these are killer. I had a bunch left from my last video, so I figured I'd use them because it really works well here. Downsizing in general, so many. Good fish, guys. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, the pond providing. Into these weeds. All right. On the little grub, I'm telling you guys, sometimes you just got to get finessey with it. I see a lot of guys throwing cranks and Senkos non-stop. That's a really pretty one. For this pond, it's really hard to catch bass normally in here. Probably the most pressured area to fish in my general area. That's kind of why I avoid it. I'm gonna show her off. All right, guys, check her out. Really good looking bass. I love that color in that almost paler green. Absolutely stunning. I'm gonna get her back in. We're gonna keep going at it. This is a really good sign. I haven't caught a bass here, one that's like a pound or a pound plus in some time, so keep going at it. I think this little grub is the move, along with the other finesse baits I brought. All right, guys, here's another nice little pocket. Maybe this one will provide. I have caught them here before. Some tough fishing, guys. Probably been out here about an hour. Only caught that one fish. It's humid out. Oh, all right. Let me give this a shot. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Probably my shortest video ever. However, I'm quite proud of that fish, and I wanted to make a video out of it because if y'all knew how hard it is to pull a bass out of that spot. I've been doing it for years. I've been attempting to. Every once in a while, if it's too windy to fish my river, if the current's ripping or you know, water clarity's way off, I'll go hit that pond. It's pretty close to that area, and I can count on two hands how many bass I pulled out of there, and that's actually the second biggest one I've ever caught in there. That's how awful the fishing is at that pond. However, I do have some other videos of me catching some, kind of like, I think I pulled a nice buffalo out of there, some gar, that sort of thing. It does take overflow from the river occasionally, and fish will get trapped in there, but it's one of those spots where it's really easy to navigate. There's picnic tables, grills, there's a soccer field across from it. So you got a ton of people constantly hitting that spot. And I mean, on a Monday during work hours, you're still gonna have like 4 or 5 groups of people at any given time fishing that area. So it can be extremely challenging. The way I mitigate that, well, if I was given advice on fishing a highly pressured pond, I'd say don't fish it and go somewhere else. I did want to do a video where I did fish a highly pressured body of water, so I chose that pond, and it kind of worked out for me. I did get that bass on, and I did it surprisingly fast, but anyhow, So you gotta keep those ears peeled, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the little man's all right. Anyhow, guys, the way I ended up getting them on was I downsized. What I do is I throw stuff that I think that other people aren't throwing, at least in my head. So I'll throw like the MVP lure that I had in my last couple videos. This is actually my last one, so you won't see one for a while. But the Creme little twirl tail, rig twirl tail, I will put that in my description. And comes in this sort of packaging. I knew it was small enough to kind of mimic, kind of like a little minnow or something. It would probably get hit because I do see guys throwing your common stuff. I mean, I've tried top water there for hours and never got so much as a strike or any movement in the water. Those work for me. I throw jigging spoons. I throw all sorts of spoons, smaller inline spinners. That seems to work for me. Excuse me, in general there. But getting ready to go fishing right now, actually, guys. And I gotta tell you, it's hot this week. We're getting into the hundreds here on the Kentucky-Tennessee border, so really hoping I'm able to still pick off some good fish. I'm thinking about hitting the river. That running current might be a little bit cooler, and I see out my window that is right here my maintenance dude coming to work on my AC that's been all jacked up. So anyhow, guys, I'm gonna get through this real quick. I was throwing that Dobyns Ultra Finesse rod with that 6-pound line and that little jig. But I hope y'all are doing all right. You're taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other's. I gotta run. I'm gonna try to get this video out pretty soon. I'm gonna edit this stuff real quick. And not that that matters to you now, you're seeing in the future. But I'll catch y'all later. All right. Yeah, none of that I just said made any sense. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and get some good fish on, my friends. I'll see y'all at the next video.